All right, man. Here we are. 10th day Passover. I'm going to say a quick prayer into Jerusalem. Yeah. So it's the 10th day of Passover. I look at it as the ending. And I think it's all about the covenant. The 10th day of Passover. It's all about the covenant. Maybe others think it's before that, but I think it's the 10th. Then you could talk about the Ten Commandments and what the Ten Commandments are all about. And you know what? Here I'm on the lands. These are the Chippewa lands. They had commandments also, they said, of the Chippewa. They had commandments. And the Anishinaabe had commandments also. And they used to live there too. And so everybody I know their God, and the Lakota, Takashala's grandfather, like father. It's one God still. So you see a lot of similarities in all these cultures with the one God. So this is Lake Huron, and it's really the biggest body of fresh water in the world because it hooks up with Lake Michigan. It's kind of like they're twins. Huron and Lake Michigan are kind of like twins. They're it's the same body of water. It's a huge body of water. We're blessed to have this lake here. We really are. It's just such a blessing. Yeah, I thought I was going to speak about other things. I think I'll just end it here. And I was going to write about notes about other things, but I think the only important thing tonight would be, see, yeah, I'll just read this, facing towards Jerusalem. Then the Lord said to Moses, come up to the Lord, you and Aaron, Rabab and Abidu, and 70 of the elders of Israel. You are to worship at a distance, but Moses alone is to approach the Lord. The others must not come there, and the people may not come up with him. And Moses went and told the people all the Lord's words and laws. They responded with one voice. Everything the Lord has said, we will do. Moses then wrote down everything the Lord had said. He got up early the next morning and built an altar at the foot of the mountain and set up 12 stone pillars representing the 12 tribes of Israel. Then he sent young Israelite men, and they offered burnt offerings and sacrificed young bulls as fellowship offerings to the Lord. Moses took half of the blood and put it in the bowls, and the other half he splashed against the altar. Then he took the book of the covenant and read it to the people. They responded, we will do everything the Lord has said, we will obey. Moses then took the blood, sprinkled it on the people, and said, "This is the blood of the covenant that the Lord has made with you in accordance with all these words." Moses and Aaron, Nahab and Abihu, and the 70 elders of Israel went up and saw the God of Israel. Under his feet was something like a pavement made of lapis lazuli and bright blue as the sky. But God did not raise his hand against these leaders of the Israelites. They saw God, and they ate and drank. The Lord said to Moses, "Come up to me on the mountain and stay here, and I will give you the tablets of stone and the law and commandments I have written for their instruction." Then Moses set out with Joshua his aide, and Moses went up to the mountain of God. He said to the elders, "Wait here for us until we come back to you. Aaron and Hur are with you, and anyone involved in a dispute can go to them." When Moses went up to the mountain, the cloud covered it, and the glory of the Lord settled on Mount Sinai. For 6 days the cloud covered the mountain, and on the seventh day the Lord called to Moses from within the cloud. To the Israelites, the glory of the Lord looked like a consuming fire on top of the mountain. Then Moses entered the cloud as he went on up the mountain, and he stayed on the mountain 40 days and 40 nights. A covenant in Scripture refers to the divine favor, protection, and promises bestowed by God upon those in a committed relationship with Him. Rooted in obedience, these blessings range from the material prosperity, food, safety, success to profound spiritual benefits like redemption. I follow the Ten Commandments. The Anishinaabe has 7. We're all trying, you know, all good. So anyway, I'm gonna go say a final prayer to translate. And to Hashem. Blessings for future. I hope. Repent, repent, repent. Today is a good day.